Let me pull it so I get the water in a minute. Here, Virginia.
First of all, your pastor, people come close to me if you don't mind. Your pastor can tell you he was here. I don't know how many years
Last year.
last year, and he will in November the water will. He will tell you the story. The water was down. You could walk at least 30 meters over there, 100 feet this way. But we are blessed, and we're happy to be blessed. And I remember the years that the water was bouncing over there, right there where the people are standing right now. Let me say a few words about the place. This is an authentic site. I cannot tell you that Jesus did the miracle here, but I can tell you that this was a remains of an old fisherman village. Why? Because what you see there, where you see the cross, is a jetty. You know the word jetty? How do you say it proper Virginian?
That's right, Daddy.
That's how you say it, right there. In other words, we know that fishermen were here. So could well be it happened here. And again, the whole story you can read later on. I'm just reminding you that Jesus appearing to them after his
Resurrection.
After his resurrection, correct. And imagine the embarrassing moment, right? They are the guys who know how to fish. And by the way, why fishing at night? You'll be surprised to know the fish can't see. It's easy to catch them at night in warm area. This is like relatively warm, right in here, and this is why here. And again, of course, they're casting the net to the other side, and they caught. What? No. After they listened to him, they caught 153 fish. Amazing number. They come in. What do they see happen? He's already preparing a meal. And now he's going to ask Peter a most embarrassing question in front of all of the others. What is the question he's going to ask Peter? Hello. I mean, can you imagine the people? Try to think you are there. Not that I'm here from Virginia 2,000 years later. Try to think you're there, listening to the question, being close to Peter, and Peter, why me? Now he didn't realize that Jesus talked about Jerusalem. Because in Jerusalem he denied him. Are you with me? He denied him 3 times. And therefore the question is 3 times. I think only in the last time Peter understood what Jesus referred to. And this is the place of reconciliation between two. And only when Peter admitted what he did, and he acknowledged what he did, and he repented for what he did, Jesus is telling him to be the leader of the church. He is going to go to his Father in heaven. He needs to leave a leader behind, but the leader can only be a leader after he understood what he did. And that's the place he appointed to be the leader. And this is why the name Primacy, because it's come from the word premium. He is first among others. Are you all with me? In the eyes of the... In the eyes of... I don't want to raise my voice. In the eyes of the Catholic Church, he is the first. Thank you. And therefore you understand why every Pope that came to the Holy Land, if he had one place to visit in 1 hour, let's say only one, that's the place he chose to go. Right here. That very small, kind of look insignificant church, because that's a place Peter appointed to be the leader of the church. Peter appointed to be the leader of the church. It is true that the place, Upper Galilee, later on tomorrow will be in the area. Jesus is telling him, you are going to be the rock. Not here, there. But here he officially appointed him to be the leader of the church. And therefore the word is primacy. What do we see there? Look right there, you see some stones? Some stones, do you see there? Those stones have a shape of a heart. Shape of a heart. And if you look carefully, there is a hole. Those are ancient anchors. Ancient people, look at me. What are those?
Anchors.
In other words, to tie the boat, you need an anchor. Now, those anchors were not made from steel, made from what you have here. What do we have here? People, those are poor fishermen. Think about it. Okay, this is it. And therefore we know where we are roughly we are in the Sea of Galilee. We are by a small village that people used 2,000 years ago. Could well be this is the place. We are still left with a big question. Why 150? And I can tell you I have an idea. I'm not saying I have an answer. I don't have an answer. But I have an idea. Later on, if you want me, I'll share with you my idea. Later on, if you want me, I'll share with my idea in the bus, but I do want to give you some free time. So when I give you free time, it used to be that you could walk a little bit. Now you can't, the water is here, we are very happy. And if you want to take a little souvenir from the lake, a little stone, take the small stone, don't take the big one we need. Take a small stone as a little souvenir. If you want to take a quick look into the church, you can. Look at me please. Halfway up there is toy, starting with the T. Thank you. Toilet, and the bus will be
Beyond that.
at the top. Pastor,
Pastors.
tell them the time. Remember where we are? Remember the word primacy?
9:30.
People, remember the word primacy? And now you
Yes.
know why the church is called primacy.
9:30.
Okay? You all good? Remember, you can take a look, take a picture, go inside. Restroom, don't forget if you need. People look at me. Restroom halfway up. The bus is there.